How long is it taking for your case to be processed with USCIS? Let's dig into it. I'm going to give you the tools on how you can check on your case and find out exactly what these processing times mean, because they're not as clear as you think they are. So how long is it taking for your case to be processed with immigration, right? And how can you check on it? Historically, it hasn't taken that long, but these days it's taking forever. So how do you find out how long is it taking for your case? Well, in May of 2022, USCIS came up with a pretty cool tool to determine how long it might take for your case to be processed. So what we're going to do, I put a link in the description box below. Why don't you get on with me and let's see how we can navigate this tool and understand exactly what it means, okay? All right, so I'm here at the tool, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through step by step how you use this and what it actually means. Okay, the first is the form, right? What form are we talking about here? So the form we're going to use today is for the work authorization, right? It's the I-765. This is for employment authorization. Second box that we're going to look at here is the category. So we're going to base this on an I-485. That's filing of an adjustment of status in the United States, and the category that we use is C9. It's a basic work authorization category in connection with the form I-485. All right, next step is we're going to find the service center at which your case is being adjudicated. You can look on your receipt notice. You can find out exactly what that is. By the way, on your receipt notice, you can find out the category as well. You file that with the form, so it will also be on your receipt. In this case, we're going to look at California Service Center. All right, you input that information and you see it pops up here. 80% of the cases are adjudicated within 6 months. All right, so that's pretty clear. So what if your case falls outside of 6 months? So it's been pending for longer than 6 months. What we do is we go down to the next box. This is what is your receipt date. You put in the date that it was filed. In this case, I'm going to use, let's say, April 30th, 2023. So you see what comes up here is still within normal time frame. So it gives you a date at which you can make your inquiry. That's February of 2024. So usually what happens in these cases is, and the reason sometimes it's so confusing is, your case may actually be outside of this 6-month range, but you can't make an inquiry until 93% of the cases have been adjudicated. That's what may happen if you go into the system. It's just outside of normal time frame. You still may have to wait until you make your inquiry with your case status tool. What USCIS has done as well is they have a historic page. I put a link in the description box below. This is historically from 2018 to present, how long it normally took to adjudicate 50% of the cases. Now, as you can see here, usually the time is a lot less than it was when we just checked on the current dates. So let's look at the I-765 C9 category. Traditionally, it's taking 5.5 months to adjudicate a case. Well, if your attorney tells you, hey, it's taking 6 months, and you say no, but usually it's 5.5 months, and it's outside of the time frame, it's not true. So don't get confused by that. This just tells you traditionally how long it takes. Doesn't mean it's taking that much time today. All right, what USCIS has done as well, you can get a personalized processing time by going to this link in the description box below, where they give you personalized times on your case, usually not much different than the actual processing times that we looked at by category and by application form. Here's my tips for you. Number one, if you can premium process your application, then you forget about these times, right? You're going to be processed within 15 days. Lots of applications now do permit for premium processing. Look it up, see which ones you can, and if you can, premium process the application. If your case is outside of the time frame for processing times, it doesn't hurt. Do a status check. Go to uscis.gov, case status. Do a status check. It's not going to hurt. Have your receipt with you. Put in your receipt number and see what's happening with your application. So I hope that's helped and clarified some things with respect to processing times. Hey, go to my playlist. Good stuff, good content that's outlined there. You can find out how to file these cases. There's some frequently asked questions that you, my GN subs, ask, and they are answered and linked to a video. So that's good stuff. Thanks again for watching GrayLaw TV. We'll see you next time.